Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be making for you the final soap in our Dazzling Divas Volume 2 collection. This soap is inspired by Cher and her song Dark Lady. The fragrance might be one of our most requested fragrances that we get, and that is bay rum. So this is a really good, I was explaining it as rich scented soap. It smells like a wealthy person. So stay tuned if you want to see how we make this Cher inspired soap. All right, last but certainly not least is our final entry in the Dazzling Divas Volume 2 collection. This soap was inspired by Cher and her song Dark Lady, and it is a really cool moody design with one of our most highly requested fragrances for soap that we have gotten over the past 3 years of making soap. So we are doing just like we always do, which is blitzing our lye water, our sodium lactate, and our plant-based oil blend, and all of those measurements are down in the description box below for you all to check out. We will then whisk in our colloidal oatmeal and a little bit of extra water to offset what the kaolin clay removes. And then it is time to add in our fragrance oil, and this is bay rum. That is one of our most highly requested fragrances, and this specific one is from our local soap and candle supplier, Shay and Company. It is a really good kind of spicy, complex rum orangey blend that behaved beautifully in the soap, and it is even better when you're actually using it. So definitely check this out if bay rum is one of your favorites. I kind of described the scent as like rich, like what a rich person would smell like, very like subtle, but you notice that it's there, if that makes sense. So we will, and I apologize if you can hear chihuahuas barking in the background. It is dinner time and Cinder is very excited. But anyways, so we'll blitz that all up till it's to a light trace, and then we will add in some mica. This is a custom blend of micas that is kind of a like maroon-y, kind of brown color inspired by the album cover, and I'll put a picture here on the left side of the video. And the nice thing with this fragrance is it did discolor just a little bit, which actually we planned on because we wanted it to be a little closer to the color of the outfit in the album cover than what this was. So we offset it a little bit. For this design, we are doing some mica lines. So you want to make sure that your soap batter that's in the mold is well hardened so you don't get any weird swoops and things. And I apparently wanted to do a dance break as well. I'm sure I was listening to Chapel Roan. If you haven't watched our Chapel Roan Pink Pony Club soap video, check out that. I'll put a card up in the corner. I'm pretty sure that's what I was listening to. So we let this sit for maybe a minute or two, and it is just to the perfect consistency to get some little like squiggles and things with our spoon. So that's what I'm doing here. I did a little bit of testing to see if it was the right consistency, and that's why there was a little bit that happened off screen. And then to kind of add to that ominous, kind of moody tone, I added in some blackberry mica. That's what I just dusted over the top there. And then I put in the next third of our soap batter, being careful to break the fall over our scraper so I didn't get any like divots into the mica line that I kind of worked so hard to do. Ironically, because I did add spoon swoop, so there is little divots, but I wanted intentional ones, not unintentional ones. As I am recording this, I'm a little late. It is Thursday, April 30th. This is coming out on May 1st, but Thursday we are going to start our Pride soaps for June already, which is kind of wild to think about, that is the stage in the year we are already at, is getting things ready for June. Next weekend we have a really large event in Portland, Oregon called Crafty Wonderland. It is a 2-day event for the springtime over in downtown Portland at the convention center, I believe. It's a really cool event, so if you're seeing this before this weekend, definitely stop by. You do have to buy tickets on their website, so check that out. While I've been chatting, I did finish putting the soap in the mold, the second, third, and then I did a few more spoon swoops, dusted it with the blackberry mica, and then I am finishing off the top with the remainder of that soap batter. And you can see it is just now getting to the point where you want to start moving with a little bit of haste, which is really good considering we did do 3 layers. I've let it sit several minutes between pours, which is perfect. That's kind of what we would want. You don't, at least we don't, want to be waiting around for too long to let the soap batter set up before you can actually pour it. This was a good pace. So we'll scrape out our container there, and then I will smooth out the top just to make sure it's nice and even. We don't want any high points or low points, but I am going to go back in and do some additional spoon swoops here. I really wanted this design to be pretty simple, but with impact. Just like this fragrance, it's kind of simple, but it's very impactful. So this top design is kind of one of our favorites. It is what's on almost all of our essentials collections, our Rainbow Fresh and our Lavender Field, and our Blood Orange and Bergamot, and we have videos for all of those on our channel, so you can definitely check those out. But basically you do like a mohawk of soap batter, so pulling from each side of where the loaves will be, and then you'll go down the middle and just do some additional kind of spoon swoops there to get a little extra interest and to flatten out those tops. And then once we are done with that, I will spritz it with some rubbing alcohol. We will put the lid on this and tuck it away for about 24 hours, and then it is time to unmold and slice up, and we can finally see those mica lines, which is really what we all are waiting for. And you can start to see those little thin mica lines, which is exactly what we were wanting. But really the big main impact is once we get out our loaf slicer and break those slabs and loaves down into soap bars. This has been a really fun collection, 2-month collection actually. I'd love to hear what your favorite of our Dazzling Divas videos was in our comment section down below. And if we do this again, which we will, spoiler alert, who else would you like to see that we didn't get to? Because we honestly had a really hard time narrowing down who to select. But that is it. That is exactly what we were going for. It is a little more purple in person than what the ring light is doing here. It looks a little more brown in this, but also it did darken ever so slightly to be a really kind of nice like mauve tone. And that is really what we were going for, and it really embodies the album cover. But that is it. That is our soap inspired by Cher and her song Dark Lady. This soap, along with all of our other Dazzling Divas Volume 2 soaps, will be for sale starting May 1st online and in person at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so check those out. Thanks to all of our subscribers, our big ol' flamers, our foamy homies, our suddy buddies. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to get soaps or candles of the month from us, check out our website for more details on that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and also subscribe so you can see what we come up with next. Bye.